Alright lads, so part 2 of the 9th anniversary has officially been announced. We just got a data download on a weekend nonetheless. That's kind of rare. That's how you know it's an anniversary. Let's check out the banner. Hopefully we get a trailer here because it is part 2 of the anniversary. Let's find out. Oh, that's a bit lame. That's a bit lame. No trailer for the second part of the anniversary. Come on, K-Lab. Come on, K-Lab. But we do have the upcoming special anniversary 1000-year Blood War summons coming soon. Now, I believe this is the first time, before we even click on it, I believe this is the first time they're calling a 1000-year Blood War Part 2 banner an anniversary banner. Like, they never actually call it that. But who are the characters going to be? Let's find out. SAJIN, Toshiro, and Soi Fon. We actually got it fully right. No way. And SAJIN's artwork looks crazy. This looks crazy. All right, it's not the Rukia Esno banner that I wanted, but this right here is actually really, really cool. So let's find out what the characters are going to be. So it seems like in this case, Toshiro is indeed going to be the hard character that we expect him to be. He's most likely going to have no affiliation killer. SAJIN, I was expecting to be power, but that therefore means that SAJIN seems to be the brave out character because he is mind. We found out recently that the power character is most likely going to be a human killer, and that seems to be Soi Fon. The artwork for these three characters are crazy. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So first up, we have Toshiro. Range, a strong attack character. All of his attacks can inflict freeze, and his EX move is going to be a wide range freeze trap. So a guaranteed trap. That's kind of cool to see that. He does have two killers, in this case, Stern Ritter and also no affiliation killer. Love that they have two killers rather than, you know, just killer plus. No a ranker killer, but we'll take it. Strong attack damage and also recharge as a show trait. Damage to frozen enemies plus 100%. 100% status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80 and awesome bombardment plus 1. Let's scroll down. It's nice to see two killers. It feels weird, right? It's nice to see two killers, and I'm also glad to have you back, Aaroniero. I can't wait to see the soul bombs. So yeah, this attack here is going to be absolutely crazy. Does he have the new skills? The new skill that increases the damage? He actually doesn't. But when it comes to damage output, I mean, we're kind of seeing here that part 1 seems to be significantly more insane. I mean, what we're seeing here is also kind of crazy. He has Frenzy plus 2, a 50% Berserker, an increased chance to inflict stat augment against both Quincy's and also no affiliation. That's really cool to see both affiliations in this case. And then with that, you have 100% more damage to frozen enemies, which is crazy to begin with. Then 40% more damage, and this 40% he gives to your entire team. So funny, nice to have a team buffer in that sense. Then he also again has the 80% SP boost. He's actually immune to every stat augment. He has weakened defense, long stride. He basically gets everything you want. Really high damage output. Also going to serve as a somewhat team booster for characters like, you know, True Shikai Ichigo, for example. And I guess maybe that's why they didn't give him Frenzy free, because he basically gets 140% more damage to enemies inflicted with a stat augment. You can work with this, right? Damage output honestly isn't going to be an issue, but I don't think it's as insane as, you know, the first part of the anniversary, which I'm kind of okay for. I'm kind of okay with part 1 getting the spotlight more so in terms of power creep, because they're premium, right? But he has 2 soul traits, so right now we have 2 hard characters with recharge and also strong attack damage, which is kind of cool. And yeah, that trap effect is gonna be kind of cool to see, right? As an EX move. Surprisingly though, we didn't see a skill here that increases the damage that your EX move does do. So that means another character in the future is going to have an EX move. Is Toshiro going to be the only one? Let's find out, right? So let's just scroll down. Stern Ritter Captain. Damn, I thought it would have been Stern Ritter Human, but I guess they want to make sure he takes care of any captain in the current meta, which maybe he does need, to be fair, because captains more so Yama is a captain killer, right? Dangai is Joe. I can't wait to see the soul bomb. Minus 21% damage taken. And then when it comes to the damage output, damn. Flurry plus 3 base? Flurry plus 3 base? That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. And then, because that means you can take him with the guild quest. And he has 2 killers. 2 killers. Stern Ritter Captain? I mean, Millie Stern Ritter would be nice. Captain is kind of whatever. You're probably still going to use Yachiru. But then again, they are going to change guild quests where you're not trying to go as fast as possible. Maybe you are going to want to have a character like this. But Flurry plus 3 is absolutely crazy. And I like that because, you know, normally in Brave Battles you have Flurry 2, then you have an extra skill to give you Flurry plus 3, only for the first 10 seconds. And nowadays, Brave Battles are lasting more than 10 seconds. So Flurry plus 3, and he has the long reach. So you love to see that, right? Because he is using Dangai Joe. Under half stamina, he gets 60% more no-attack damage. In Brave Battles, though, he blocks heart and mind characters' attributes, buffs, and debuffs. So not as broken as I thought it would be. It's still going to be a good skill. He's basically blocking Yamamoto from using his debuff, and he's essentially blocking Yuha from using a team boost, right? But someone like Aaroniero, for example, is still going to have a team debuff. Maybe I would have preferred if that was just an outright full debuff. I would have maybe preferred that. But alongside that too, he has the other good skills. He has resistance. Under half stamina, he decreases damage taken by 50%. He has Ignore Invincibility. He has Invincibility. Pierce Barrier Poise. Yeah, looks great. Looks really, really good. Also looks to potentially be good in Arena, but I think the main part here is that, you know, yes, he is the Brave Battle character. I kind of like prepared myself for that. I would have rathered him be an SP character, but he looks good. And he has Marauder too, so like Flurry plus 3, I mean, he's probably going to be the best NAD character you can use outside of Gyokos anyway, especially as a melee one. And then 2 killers too, you can use them in 2 types of GQ if you really want to. So yes, while it might be a tad bit unfortunate for us Sajin fans that he is a Brave Battle one, at least if you get him, you're going to be playing him every day in Brave Battles, and at least it doesn't look like he kind of got the short end of the stick when it comes to a Brave Battle unit. You definitely can use him outside of Brave Battles, and I might just do that because it's Sajin. Next up, Soi Fon. I'm not going to lie, she has Human Killer Plus. Okay, that's interesting. I stuck with my prediction. I started it here a couple of days ago that we were getting a Bankai Shinji. I was sticking to the Soi Fon prediction, and it seems like we got it right. I'm for it because I actually do like Soi Fon. And she also has an EX move. Rah! Travels far and fast while dealing damage surrounding enemies and create a shockwave in the character's wake. Yo, what? Does she have the new skill? And she has enemies defeated. Yo, she looks insane. And she has the recharge. Holy crap. Hold on. Does she have the new skill? She has a team boost. As an SP character, I'm not sure how I feel about that, I'll be honest. Let me scroll up. Let me read what this character has to say. So she's a really strong attack character. All of her attacks except her SA2 can inflict paralysis and also weakening. That's a very good combination. Strong attack 2 is a boost, which again is weird to see as an SP character, but we might be able to work with that. EX move is mobile attack shockwave. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to be. Human Killer Plus. When she gets 60 enemies defeated, she will then get strong attack recharge 20%. So that's kind of good, because to be fair, I mean, where you're going to see this skill more so be used is in Limit Breaker. And 60 kills is very easily done. You're going to be a bit slow at the start, but that's where you want to be slow because the enemies are like less tankier. But with that, she does have the increased status chance against humans. She has an 80% SP boost, and she also does have reduced strong attack cooldown, -6%, so the extra recharge. And I believe I saw she has 14%. She does, so she has basically 20% recharge when at full stamina. As expected with a Soi Fon, she's going to be quite mobile. Sprinter +2 and also long stride is actually going to be really good. Her enemies defeated bonus seem to be also good too. We've been seeing since Yuha that every character with enemies defeated doesn't get like that many crazy skills. This is actually pretty good. Recover 20% stamina in between stages. Honestly, it's actually really good, especially for Limit Breaker. Having that way to stay at full stamina is always going to be nice. After 40 enemies defeated, you get 30% more damage at full stamina. And then after 60, you get the recharge in between stages, right? When it comes to damage output, Frenzy +2, 60% Berserker with the 20% full stamina and also the 80% SP boost. And then remember, she also does have the extra 30% right there. She has Enhancer, Booster, Havoc, and also an increased Thousand chance against humans. That seems to be quite solid. She also seems to be a pretty good arena character. Scrolling down to the actual filler pool. There we go. Code it, baby. Code it, baby. I said it, lads. People didn't want to believe. I said it. Yachiru, Yama, and Chojo will become filler. It seems like now if you're a year old, you become a filler pool. And that right there is a banger. That right there is a banger. 6 characters. 6 great characters to pull for. And then alongside that, you also have Yuha and also Oryu. They're pretty much okay at this point. I'm not sure how Yuha's going to compete in this meta now. And then, you know, the 4 characters are a bit older. But, you know, maybe you don't have them. Maybe they're resurrectable. Good links. Good collectible items. I think the main thing that we should be happy about is that we actually have Yachiru as a filler, right? That's insane. Unfortunately for me, I have a 5/5, but I would love to still get Chojo and also Yama max transcended. So right now for me, there's 5 characters I want to go for in this banner. Alrighty then, so I'm going to close my eyes because I'm pretty sure they're going to show the soul bombs. I do not want to see the soul bombs. I'm pretty sure this banner is going to get a lot of hate as expected because there's no Rukia, but I'm passing down for it. These characters are characters I've been waiting for, right? He looks sick. Yo, the Zanpuk toe too. I didn't even realize that there was ice on the Zanpuk toe. That model looks crazy. That model looks crazy. So I didn't realize it, but he has freeze on every attack. I would have loved to have seen a Toshiro have freeze and also weakening, I will be honest. So SA1 looks to be a beam forwards. SA2 looks to be an AoE in front of him. And then his SA3. Visuals are great, by the way. That SA1 might be a pushback attack. SA2 looks to be like a vacuum type attack. I think it's going to be relatively fine. Oh, this is the EX move? Whoa. It's a vortex? Oh, it's a trap, right? But is it... That's interesting. I'm not going to lie. That's cool. Let me rewind that. I'm pretty sure they're going to explain it in a minute. So I think in this case, it's a trap effect, but also works as a vortex, right? It's hard to say, actually, because the enemies are attacking. I don't think it is a vortex. I mean, he's not going to have a problem inflicting star summons, but that chop effect's going to be really good. And that team right there is the team they want you to bring for this Limit Breaker quest. I mean, 140% damage to stat-affected enemies sounds absolutely crazy, I'm not going to lie. And I like that 40% does come to his other teammates, right? Because someone like True Sheikah Ichigo could take advantage of that. Would have been nice if he had a 20% side buff too to become like the go-to heart team booster. Yeah, nice that he has complete stats immunity. Love to see that. That's what you want to see on anniversary characters. And Kenny didn't have it. It's so funny too. Like, they're trying to showcase that he's a team booster. And the characters you bring in don't inflict stat ailments. Besides, I mean, I guess they still take damage. They do more damage to stat-affected enemies, but... So yeah, you're going to use him in the no affiliation and I believe... Stun Ritter? Is that what he had? Range Stun Ritter? That's going to be kind of good. I need him actually. Damn, I actually need him, yeah. Because I don't have Candice. You're going to need him if you don't have Candice. Right, naturally looks good. SA1, it's hard to say that's going to be a range collision attack, to be honest. I know we can check the day. I'll check that in a minute. I think it looks like a melee collision beam, but has like range collision visuals. That SA2 is going to be like a vacuum vortex, probably similar to Upper Ichigo. Looks like it has good range to it, though. Maybe more range than usual. That's going to be fine. It's going to hit a lot. That's going to be really good for him inflicting stat ailments. And that is it for this score. Nice little cheeky full screen. Do we hear Yorimaru, though? Did we hear Yorimaru? Let's go, baby. That's right, Sky 2. Nice. Hey, let's go. The pose. That's sick. That's sick. I was a bit afraid the summon wouldn't work because we don't see Sangdu actually take damage. Because obviously in the anime, it's more so... You can barely even see the attack. It's more so Sangdu taking the hit. But I love they actually do include Yorimaru at the back. Would have been nice if we got to hear him, though. And yeah, he does his attack, and then we get the pose at the end. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad they did the pose. All right, next up, Sajin. That armor looks sick. That armor looks sick. Yo, he's massive. He is massive. Listen, again, as disappointed as I am that he's a Brave Bar character... At least he's coming back. His model looks so good. His last model, granted, it was like 5 years ago, wasn't it? Let's do. Let's do. Oh, he does that. Yo, that's crazy. It's not the same. You know, the last one had to, like, use the Sobom to transform. And he had that final attack. At least this one actually has it. That looks way cooler. I think it's going to be a bit misleading, though, ain't it? Unless his naturally the final hit has, like, more range. What was that? Oh, wait, does he have a team boost? I didn't even see that. Yo, his visuals look sick. I can't see because too much is going on. What is that team they're using? Why do they have Yugrim and Ishin? What? Oh, he actually has a team boost? It's funny, too, because he stops mine characters, so, like, he stops himself. Which is probably fair. Yeah, 2 killers on a Brave Bar character is always going to be good. He needs it, too, to be fair, because, like, captains and also Menina specifically have killer against him. So it's going to be good he has that. My thing is, though, is Yama going to be... Not Yama. Yuha going to be a good counter to him? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, he'll have killer against Sajin, but Sajin will have killer against Yuha. So he doesn't have a team boost? It's a Vortex then? Yeah, that Nat string is great. Wow. We didn't get a Night Character's anniversary, but this might be the closest thing. His kit looks sick. SA1's going to be AoE in front of him. I mean, strong attack-wise, we don't really care. They come out fast, cool. I just care they look cool. It is a Vortex. Yo, he's got... Yo, that's sick! Look at the Vortex. He's got a wolf mask. Heart of the wolf. My God. That should have been a boost, though. That should have been a boost. That's so cool. And the SA3 is him slamming down. Oh, man. You know what? I'm actually... Again, I would have preferred if he was SP. I think I'm somewhat happy that he's a Nat character. Because he looks really cool. Okay, he's just standing there. Let's go, baby. Yo, that's so... And that's when they beat... Oh, that's so sick. That's way better. Visually, again, it looks great, too. The close-ups look really cool. I'm glad Sergeant also gets a little slash into... So you actually still get to see him. Rah! Ah, this is like everything I wanted, man. This is everything I wanted with these characters. And Soi... Wow. That model is so cool. She looks very... Damn. That's all I got. Damn. She looks very washed. I'm like, yo, the model looks... The side is crazy. Wow. I'm down for a Soi Fon. But she looks very washed out, I will be honest. Yeah, I'm conflicted because, again, I would have liked SAJIN to be an SP character, but I also wanted Soi Fon to be an SP character because the last one was the Nad. She aged quite well, to be fair. She aged quite well. And I think Merely Human does need a team booster, right? So maybe Soi Fon's going to be good for that. But it is very awkward and weird that we have an SP character with a team boost. We haven't seen that in quite some time. And it's a bit awkward too because she can't inflict status once on that attack. But I think she'll be fine. She's going to be fast though. Yo, that's an SA1? Okay. That looks so sick. Yo, these characters' moves look crazy. Yo! SA1 is a lunge. We've been seeing quite a few lunge SA1s now as of late. I mean, it might be a bit awkward for Human Killer. Yeah, because you're going to have to... But then again, you're going to inflict stat elements. SA2 seems to be a beam forwards. That's fine, honestly. It's a very linear kit, but, I mean, this map looks quite linear to begin with. Yeah, let me see this. Whoa! Okay, that's so sick! I mean, it might not be practical. But I'm down for it. Like, this is what I love about the EX attack. Everyone's different. Everyone's is different. And it can inflict star elements too. Okay. And I believe in the... Yeah, look, let me rewind that real quick. Maybe we should wait, but her SA3, it's her, I believe, doing Muka Shunko. You can actually see her fly across the screen and you get a nice close down. Okay, K-Lab. Okay, K-Lab. I'm sold. So we don't really need a team booster. We have Tatsuki, but I guess if you don't want to use Tatsuki, you get to use Soi Fon. Yeah, I'm down. I would have liked if she had Sprinter free, though, just to be extra fast. But at least now you'd have to give a long shot as a bonus ability, right? Even the Nashring looks good, too. I mean, I like it. Was the mist white always? I think it was. I think it was. Oh, it was white in the anime. In the original in the original BBS unit, it was green. Oh, well, I'm glad it's always there. And it looks good on the model too. I can't remember, to be fair, what the old one looked like. Yeah, attacks look good. I'm sold. I'm sold. Again, the last Sergeant, I mean, the last Sergeant looked kind of cool. The last Soi Fon looked good. Now, hold on. Let me pause this. Very curious to how they're going to handle the Soul Bomb because the anime didn't do it well. It's kind of a still frame. I'm kind of curious to see if Soi Fon will be the same. Nice. Okay, so it's purple in this? Nice. Yeah, okay. Okay. I feel like, if I'm being critical here, the last one had bigger impacts. But I can't blame Caleb for doing that because the anime also lacked impact, right? They're just going one-to-one with the anime. And it looks good, though, I will be honest. Her model, again, looks great. These are such good screenshots. My problem is, why is it purple here but white in the gameplay? I guess it's purple when it's dark? I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm sold. Complaints about the banner? No trailer. No trailer. Obviously sad about that. Anniversary. How does Bat and Beast swimsuit get a trailer and not this banner, right? This should have got a trailer. Character choice, I'm kind of okay with it because I did predict it, right? We did call it. I know people are going to be upset that it's not X character. Listen, like, they're going to happen eventually, right? I'm a bit forgiving with part 2 not being the character that we want. Sure, I would have loved an Esno and Rukia or a Mask and Renji. At the same time, I've also been looking forward to a SAJIN. I've been looking forward to a Soi Fon. I've been looking forward to a Holo Bankai Toshiro. That's what I wanted early this year when we got Zanjutsu Toshiro. So, very happy with the character choicing to a certain extent. I like him. More so, I like these 3 characters. Artbook looks great. Visually, these characters look so cool. These characters look so cool. Funny enough, I think Toshiro looks the least coolest. I will be honest. I'm more sold on SAJIN and also Soi Fon. They look really fun, but I'm definitely going to be doing 25 steps in this banner. I want all 3 characters. I want the Philippal. And let me quickly double check Reddit, because I want to see if SAJIN's normal attack string has more range on that. So yeah, if we scroll down, look at this, right? It might be hard to see, but SAJIN's normal attack string is actually bigger than usual. I don't think they mentioned that in the actual, character stats and skills, right? Maybe I glossed over it in the gameplay. It's very easy to tell, right? But he has the usual 375, but then the final hit is a 500 by 1.3. He basically has he has a beam as a normal attack. Like, he's kind of like a range character. This might be the coolest Nad character in the entire game. Like a hybrid melee character, but that last hit is kind of classed like a range attack, which is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they did something with that, because I always knew they weren't gonna bring back that transform mechanic that SAJIN had. That was like the only character that ever used it. In this case, he doesn't need to transform. He doesn't need to use the Soul Bomb to get that basically extra with. He basically has that built into the character, which I think is really cool. If we scroll down though, Toshiro does appear to have a strong attack 1 that is a beam forwards. So that's basically like the best SA1 you could ask for, right? It did look a bit range collision-y, I will be honest, but it's an overall good strong attack 1. That's what you love to see. His SA2 does appear to be a tad bit different. It seems to be the normal vacuum vortex that we always see other characters get, again, like Epic Ichigo, but in this case, it looks to have more range, right? A 950 AoE in front of him into a 750. I think usually this vortex is a 750, and I believe this doesn't include Havoc, so yes, it's a vacuum vortex. It's a vortex-like attack on that SA2 for Toshiro, but it seems to have some crazy range to it, and we saw that in the gameplay. It had a lot of back range, grouped everyone in. Looked really cool. So yeah, overall, very happy with the banner. I actually want all 3 characters individually. Toshiro looks to be a really fun SP character. Good killers too, Sternritter, no affiliation, something that I definitely want to see. Maybe some people will be disappointed that these characters aren't as powerful as part 1, but I mean, they're equally as powerful, right? These are easily some of the best characters in the game. Toshiro will probably go down as the best heart unit, right? I mean, Frenzy 2, 50% SP boost, increased Dazzlement chance against 2 killers, long stride built in, weakened defense, SP boost, immune to every Dazzlement, 140% more damage to enemies that are frozen with an EX attack that can also inflict like freeze high chance. And the visuals on that trap effect also looked really cool too. Kind of funny actually that we have 2 Toshiros in the last year that have a trap effect, which is kind of funny, right? But he looks great. He looks great. SAJIN, again, you know, as of any character that is Brave Battle, that's going to come with disappointment. But honestly, as a SAJIN fan, I'm actually relatively happy with this. He just looks so fun. He looks so cool for a Nat character. And even though, yes, he is a Brave Battle character, this might be the best melee Knight character we ever gotten, like, to date, because, like, yeah, he doesn't have a team boost, but he has the Vortex. That's what you want with a melee Knight character. He has the Marauder, so he does have Guard Break. That normal attack string looks really good, and he has Flurry +3. It's not limited to Brave Battles. You can take this character into Guild Quest, and he has Flurry +3. Unfortunately, in Guild Quest, you won't be able to take advantage of the Flurry 3 and also, you know, increase normal attack damage. 60% at half stamina. You're not going to get into half stamina, but this looks good. In a way, it's a bit balanced too. I'm very surprised Aaroniero is still going to go down as the best Brave Battle unit. I mean, of course, SAJIN's going to be up there, right? He's going to make the team even better. He, of course, is going to make the team even better, but, you know, I was expecting him to be the power character, I'll be honest. We knew we were going to get a power character anyway, and I'm also glad there's no farming unit. Maybe people wanted a power farmer. I'd rather Soi Fon just be a really fun SP character like what she seems to be than just be a farming character. I'm kind of over those right now, personally. But Soi Fon also looks really cool too. At least we got 2 characters with 2 killers. Actually, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, sorry, I just hit my mic there. If I had a nickel for every time we had a banner with SAJIN, Toshiro, and another character, and both SAJIN and Toshiro get 2 killers, but the 3rd character doesn't, at the very least, she's got Human Killer Plus, right? And she also is doubling down as like a strong SP character, not specifically designed for Guild Quest in mind, right? We're kind of seeing something similar to the end of year banner where it gave us a Brave Battle unit, but we also got 2 very powerful SP characters. That's what we're seeing here. She also looks very strong, and again, visually, these characters are great too. Better than their, you know, previous counterparts. That's expected. It has been 5 years, and if we scroll down enough, again, filler port is definitely something to get excited about. Yachu is a filler, which means next month, lads. I've been hearing, keep in mind, leaks can be a bit iffy. I was hearing that we were going to get a Bankai Shinji for this banner, right? I've been hearing that end of month, next month, is going to be free Sternritter. So if you want Sternritter, maybe stay for them. And if these characters are fillers right now, maybe that means Kyoge, Bambietta, and Iba are going to be fillers next month. And at least we can now use this as an example, since it has now officially been a year since 1000 Year Blood War anime count have started. If you're a mid-month character like Esno and Byakuya, it looks like you become a filler after 6 or so months. When it comes to these characters, even if you're anniversary, you become a filler after a year. That's what it seems to be. And I called it. People didn't want to believe me. It was obvious. They did it with Safwi. But overall, I would say W Banner, really cool characters, really good art, really cool visuals. If anything, if there's anything to complain about, because I know people are going to complain, it's the character choice. But listen, I want SAJIN, I wanted Toshiro, I wanted Soi Fon. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let me know what you have to say about these characters in the comments below. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.